We are on our way to the local casino. I just recently discovered that one of the local casinos near me allows free overnight camping. And so here's my idea. Not only am I going to sleep at the casino for free, later when my wife gets off, she's going to meet me at the casino. We're going to have dinner. And not only am I going to sleep for free, I'm going to try to make my money, it's not make my money back because it's already free, but, you know, other camps costing me money, things I've bought have cost me money, so I'm going to take the casino for some cash. That's my plan. What could possibly go wrong? I'll tell you my super secret strategy to casinos. The trick is, and this sounds super simple, and it's not as simple as it sounds, is to leave while you're ahead. I mean, that's absolute basic logic, right? You're winning, and then you quit. I have to admit that I'm kind of nervous, maybe anxious is the right word, for tonight's camp, which is funny because I've already done several stealth camps where I have slept in this van in places where technically I shouldn't have slept, right? And this is a completely legitimate experience. This is something that's allowed. And this is something that I want to talk about. Like, this is hard to kind of admit to you, but it makes me feel like wimpy that I'm afraid to do stuff like that. But that's part of why I'm doing this, is to make myself do things, you know, to force myself. Like, I'm putting myself in this awkward situation intentionally, and when I go there, I know I'm going to be nervous. But there's no reason to be nervous. I mean, it's their rules. They allow this. But so I don't even know why I'm nervous. I just don't like doing stuff like this. But that's something that if I'm going to do this quote-unquote van life, van travel, van camping, whatever you want to call it, if I'm going to do it on any level, I have to get over that. I have to not be nervous about stuff like this. Not be nervous about, like, I'm nervous, like, what if they say it costs money now? What if all the spots are full? What if I don't know how to do something? What if I don't, it's all these worries. And it's because I haven't done something like this already. And I have to say, this sounds crazy, but I feel better with you here. I feel better. It like if I didn't have the camera, if I didn't know that you were watching on YouTube, then I might not do this. I might back out. I might say, well, I stayed there for a little bit. I just went home, But now it's like I'm like this, whatever this relationship is becoming, it's kind of like I have to be. Brave is not the word. This is not bravery, but I have to overcome the anxiety that I'm feeling, because if I'm going to do it, then I'm going to do it. We've got to do it. So we're going to do it. You're going to help me do it. We're going to do it together. We're going to go camping together. The casino that I'm going to tonight is on Indian tribal land. It's on Concho. So it's here in Oklahoma. It is unincorporated. It's not part of the state. It is owned by the tribe, so they own the casino and the things that are on it, that are on the land. And Concho is a little area it's a small community as well. But along with the casino and a little convenience store, they also have a large herd of prairie dogs, and they also have a 200 plus herd of buffalo that are right on the grounds. It's right next to the casino. So before we go to the casino, we'll drive down the road next to the casino and we'll see if the buffalo are out. Before I go in, I'm putting up my blackout curtains just so nobody can see what's in the back, because mostly what they see is a bunch of bags that look like laptop bags. So, bad idea. So, all right, we'll close that, and then I'm going to put the blinders on the window in the back as well. RV parking, no responsibilities, some rules. Must check in at security. Need to have a player's card. No alcohol. Oh, you can have alcohol. Quiet hours of 10. Current license plate, something. No maintenance may be performed on site. Vehicle. No firearms. Okay, that's good. All right. I think we're good. So I was worried that there was going to be a hassle to hook up the electric, but I'll show you here. But they have a 110 spot too on the pedestal. So I literally have an extension cord running from the pedestal over here to the back of the van. And I didn't know if they have to turn it on or whatever, but it's hot. But if you look, the plug's glowing. And I got my little power strip plugged into it, so I've got power for the night, which means I also have heat for the night. Good news. It's all coming up roses so far. Cross your fingers. Hello, my patrons. You signed up for exclusive content, and that is what you are getting tonight. Welcome to Lucky Star Casino, located at 7777 US Highway 81 in El Reno, Oklahoma. El Reno is approximately 20 minutes west of Oklahoma City and about 10 minutes south of I-40. I didn't want to do the voiceover, but there is so much copyrighted music being pumped into the casino that this is all I could do. I started off my trip by putting up my $100 bill in that machine. I didn't do so well there. This is my daughter. This is Karate Kid. I did get a big bonus game here. I love watching the Karate Kid Ralph Macchio kick and punch the different bonus screens. This was a really good bonus, had the potential of being a really good bonus. As you can see, all these wilds that show up, and then the Karate Kid sometimes comes and he kicks them to make more bonus boards, and then sometimes, as you'll see, he shows up and does a karate chop and sends the wilds across all the other boards there. So this is a really good way to win a lot of money on multiple boards. However, I won probably the least amount you could win on any bonus game here. I won just under $20. So I would say at this point, my attempt at getting the casino to pay me to camp there was not doing so good. You can see I was down to about $46, I think that said, and won about $20, just under $20 on this bonus. So that got me back up, but not as good. But this game had a bonus game. It was just like a lottery style game, and all these lottery balls popped out of the machine. And as I began opening them, you'll see the totals on this. But that one was $41, and then most of these other ones are $10. I think one was $5. Yeah, that one was $5. These other ones were also $10. So that was a nice little boost to the pocketbook, which I have to admit I was ready for at that point. This is my daughter's first trip to a casino, and so she was having fun spending the $20 in credit that they give you. This is Shark Week, one of my favorite games. It's basically like an interactive video game. There are constantly sharks showing up and doing random things. I won a bonus on this. So I wasn't really sure where I was money-wise because I don't always put all the money back in, but I knew that I was up at some point, and so we decided this was a good time to leave and take my winnings and see where things stood. Okay, I don't have microphones and stuff hooked up yet, just have the phone. But I just made it back to the van. My wife and daughter have left the casino. This is my daughter's first trip ever to a casino. And when you first sign up for a player's card, they give you $20 to play with. And so she took the $20. She got up to $26. She got down to $5. And then at the very end, she won $100. Which is kind of like worst case scenario. I didn't want her to win anything. I don't want her to think she could come to the casino anytime she wants and win $100. But good for her. So she had a good time. We had a great dinner. At the beginning of the year, we have started a unprocessed food diet. Bent it slightly because, I mean, not really unprocessed food, but we did have tortilla chips, and we had the dip with salsa, guacamole, and cheese. I tried to mostly guacamole and salsa, not too many chips. But then I had the Indian taco, which you saw, and I didn't eat the fry bread at all. So I just ate the toppings, which was beans, meat, lettuce, cheese, tomato, sour cream, and fresh salsa. So all pretty good stuff, all things considered. Immediate things right now is that it is cold in the van. Hey, let's take a look. Let's see if the batteries are still good on my thermometer. I didn't bring the extra rechargeable batteries, I don't think. But let's see. Yeah, there we go. There's the old thermometer, and it says, the thermometer says it is 35 degrees Fahrenheit. 39 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and 43 degrees Fahrenheit inside. And so the first thing we're going to do is get my heater set up. I've got the extension cord running in here. I got I brought the extension cord runs here, and I got a little power strip running here. So let's get the heater set up. One thing I can tell you, that it is going to be a noisy night. It is noisy. It has been noisy. The parking lot is noisy. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, so I said it 3 times. But yeah, lots of cars, lots of people talking, lots of just activity here. Now, unfortunately, I kind of just did the bare minimum. I guess I could put the heater. I thought the heater would go in the front. The heater, it would make more sense to have the heater up here, blowing back towards me instead of like just back here in my face, you know? Like this would heat more of the area. But we'll see. But let's make sure it doesn't. I don't think this will trip anything. I'm gonna put it on low. I can see my breath in here, so it's cold. And then we'll adjust the temperature. We'll turn up to 85 for now. We'll get this warmed up in here while I get everything else set up. It's pretty cold right now. It's like 35 outside right now. But one thing I want to do is do a light test real quick. So what I'm going to do is turn on all my interior lights. See that? Make sure I've got the keys. And then we're going to take a walk around and make sure everything looks good. Okay, that's the view from the front. The light that you're seeing right now is from the casino. If we get up here to the window and take a look here, you can see it is black, black, black. Looks good. And I want to check the back too. Check my window shades. Black is black to me. Looks pretty dang good. As you can see, no one else showed up tonight. Just the RV and me. There's Happy, aka Yeti. One final look there. Yeah. Yeah. Those blackout curtains are good. The only downside to this spot is, as you can see, it's almost 10 o'clock. Parking lot's completely full. Cars coming and going. This is a busy gas station over there, and relatively busy. And then this is, I think, Highway 81 coming into the casino here. So you can see it is non-stop traffic, and this is a Saturday night. So it's going to be non-stop traffic at the casino all night long. It doesn't really bother me, but there definitely been some people over there at the gas station, kids revving their engines and stuff like that. That gets a little annoying, but I'm a pretty heavy sleeper, so I'm not too worried about it. Lesson I'm learning is that it was 58 degrees 2 minutes ago before I opened the door. Got out, walked around, came back in. Now you can see it says 55 in here, which is, you know, not bad, but I lost, actually I think it said 59 before. So I lost 4 degrees in here by opening the door. I had to switch out power strips. This power strip, I bought this power strip, that one right there that has USB ports and all that. And I use that in my office and everything, and it normally works great, but I just didn't realize how small gauge the power cord was, and it was tripping whenever I put the heater on high. So I had I also have a power strip there that I use for my CPAP. It stays in my CPAP bag, and it's a much thicker gauge wire and I switched to that, and it's having no problem.
Hey, I'm Colin from Blackjack Apprenticeship, and in this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about how to play the game of blackjack, as well as how it can be beat.
I'm getting ready to go back in the casino, which is probably a dumb idea, but they made an announcement earlier that said at 11 o'clock, if you had a Players Club card, they were going to do a giveaway for $15,000, so I can't be on the other side of the parking lot knowing that there's a very, 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 very slight possibility that they might call my name in there and I would not win $15,000. So I'm going to go back in there. But for the record, when I went in earlier, I took $100 in, and if you can see that, $100. Probably should do it like this, $100. And then we got a 20, 40, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was that 20? I took a nap. 1, 20, 40, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm at $168. So the casino paid me $68 to stay here tonight and gave me free electricity and a spot to stay. Can't beat them apples. Is that a saying? Can't beat them apples. Sounds like an old man saying. Anyway, yeah, can't beat them apples. Oh, I'm gonna play my game over here. Alright, trying our luck here. What time is it? 10:45, 10:46. $21 free games. When we started at 100.
In 12 minutes. Our tribal day and our CDO promoters will be ending in 12 minutes. We will be giving away.
That's spin 1 of 21. Oh, that could be good. All right, what's our total? We walked in the door and got another $50. We'll take that.
The winner is Ricardo Maria Gonzalez. You have 3 minutes to make your way to the Players Club. Ricardo Maria Gonzalez.
That's us. So, as you saw, I went back into the casino. I did something stupid, which is I was already up, and then I put money back into the casino. But many times in my life, being stupid has paid off, as it did in this case. So, I got to redo our final tally. Our final tally is 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 5, 10, 15, it's 215, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 227, we started with 100, which means that the casino tonight paid me $127 to stay here. And if they offered me the same deal, I'd do it again.
Visited by disaster. The Kerns were dirt poor and lived with 7 of their children in a small farmhouse on the outskirts of town. And there's no plumbing or heating.
I feel that if he were in that upper section of the river in the clear water, there's a
Good morning.
very high likelihood that we would have seen him in that area and he would have been found.
Did Bob Arceri suffer a heart attack, fall into the Colorado River and drown?
Crisp morning air, a layer of frost, an Oklahoma sunrise, the gentle glow of a GE microwave. These are the things I enjoy most about nature. Surprisingly, there was very little traffic at 7 in the morning. The casino parking lot was mostly quiet, and I was able to enjoy a fine breakfast on a frozen picnic table. For breakfast, my wife made me the scrambled egg concoctions that needed to be heated up in the microwave for about 60 seconds. I thought setting up the microwave on a picnic table as the sun came up would make for an entertaining moment. What I failed to take into consideration was that it would be 25 degrees. By the time I had everything set up, my hands were so numb that I couldn't properly operate the microwave. Now, in the van, I do have a winter coat and some gloves. The things we do for art. Plus, the casino paid me $127 to stay here last night, so it felt a little rude to complain about the accommodations. Shout out to my pit crew for checking the tires, topping off the oil, and keeping Big Rob's van up and running. If you think you have what it takes to join this crew and also enjoy lots of behind-the-scenes content, put in an application over at patreon.com/BigRobsVan. For a brief moment, I considered going back into the casino one last time, but common sense prevailed. Rest assured, I will be back to check on the buffalo, have another Indian taco, and try once again to convince this casino to pay me into staying here. In the long run, the house always wins, but today, the spoils went to Big Rob's van.